Oh, sorry.
Well,
Are we
hello,
live?
everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to Imperial Pulls.
We're both here.
We're both here.
I think we both have audio. So,
Yeah, I hope you can hear us.
if you can hear us, please let us know in the chat. We've got some people already hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Thanks for, you know what, and thanks for joining us every week. Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty great.
Except for last
Hey,
week.
there's-
Last week was something.
We got Steven, we got Madtown, we got Cardboard Cohorts, we got a party.
Let's celebrate.
But before we celebrate,
Yes.
we need to take a moment before we get to our Genesis gameplay, which is the main event here. We do want to take a moment to mention some TCG news this week. As many of you no doubt have heard, we saw the demise of one MetaZoo.
MetaZoo is no longer.
And although maybe it didn't hit the heights that some other games did, it was a modest success and has a lot of very hardcore fans who really
since
love it a lot.
2020, when it got launched, they've built a number of sets and a number of.
That's right.
Like the audience is loyal, so I'm sure that they'll all be looking for something else to do after.
Yeah, so if you're one of those MetaZoo fans, we send our condolences to you. And we thought before we got to our gameplay today that we would take a moment to pour one out, aka open a pack of MetaZoo each. What do you think? Do you have a preference? You want me to hide them and you can choose a hand?
Yeah, I'll just pick your left hand.
My left hand. There we go. That's my most popular
So
hand.
I have Wilderness First Edition.
I got Cryptid Nation First Edition.
Second Edition.
Second edition. Excuse me. I got the Mothman on the front. What do you got on the front?
Cumberland Dragon.
Yeah, so that's like you get that right on the front, and then there's a pack inside. So
Yeah.
let's open it up and see what we get.
What are we going to do today for our stream?
For our stream, for
Our gameplay.
Our gameplay.
Yeah.
If you've been
We have
watching,
no script. This is all just off the cuff.
if you have been watching, then you'll know that we've been doing some gameplay featuring the Genesis Invasion starter decks, and we've been whittling it down in sort of a ladder, if you will, and we've gone through most of them.
Wrong
Oh,
direction.
there we go.
There we are.
And we're down to our last two decks, so we're going to see who is the winner.
Phage and Axon tonight.
Cardboard Cohort says, "Don't worry, MetaZoo isn't dead. It's just on hiatus. At least that's in my opinion," he says. So we don't know what's going to happen to MetaZoo. It could be dead. It could rise from the grave. It could be purchased by Post Malone or something like that. We don't know.
Crazier things have happened.
So let's open our MetaZoo
Brian,
here.
go ahead.
I'm going to... Do you need a knife?
No. I
Just use your teeth?
Yeah.
Like a man? All right, what have I got here? I've got...
Can you read backwards?
Can I read backwards? Antidote. I gotta read that backwards. We've got GG Bird. We've got Matlocks. Sewer Alligator.
After a while, Crocodile.
Yeah. We've got Fire Trap. I can't read it backwards.
We thought this would be.
It's a Noop Snake. Noop Snake. We've got Scattershot. Ooh, nice shiny. Sinkhole Sam. A Mountain. And Water Aura.
All right. So with the first edition here of Wilderness, let's see what we get. All right. I made fun of Brian, but really it's not gonna be any better.
Yeah, I know.
We have Curse. Not Curse. Idaho Potatoes.
These are so playful.
I'm just gonna cheat. Medford Schmooze. The Phantom Jogger of Canyon Hill. I can see him. Not really Phantom. El Verde Entity. See, like, the art style obviously is very different than the other stuff that we do on the channel. But there's still something endearing about it.
Yeah, it's really playful.
Survival Instincts. That is a a rabbit with a carrot and a hatchet.
Yeah, like a normal rabbit.
Yeah. The Great Earthquake. We've got a shiny Rose Robinson.
Oh, that's cool. Shiny.
Oh, more cards. Starlight Bloom, Snowflake Token, Winter, and Flame Aura.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there we go. We just wanted to at least mark the occasion, given the events of MetaZoo. So with that in mind, why don't we pour one out
Our mouths.
into our mouths for MetaZoo.
What are you drinking tonight, Brian?
Tonight I'm drinking Great Lakes Brewery pompous ass English style ale.
I also have Great Lakes Brewery. This is an Octopus Wants to Fight IPA.
Man, that's awesome. I won these beers.
Doing what?
Playing trivia night at my local Legion branch. And it was really fun. If you have a local Legion branch, they could use your help.
Yeah.
So go check them out. Be a member. Doesn't cost much and it helps them.
Yeah. So the decks we're playing tonight, we have Shock the System, which is Phage. Alta is the champion. And we have Way with Water over there.
There we go.
Axon, which is Minot. Minot. Whatever you decide. Brian, last time you got to do the shuffling.
Okay. So this time I will choose... All right, are you
Left
ready?
or right?
Right.
Right.
Hey, all
There you
right.
go. You do like the water deck.
I like Minot. Minot is my favorite champion, and I haven't had a chance to play in this whole tournament yet with Minot. So this is my chance.
Today's the deciding day.
So
So let's shift gears. We'll go back to the logo.
yep.
And let's switch over to the other camera and do some gameplay.
All right. Steven says, I'm a big fan of Alta. Would love to learn to play Minot. Well, hopefully you'll learn a little bit today. Not that I'm an expert or anything, but I do have a little experience playing Minot. And you get the Phage deck. We haven't seen that one yet.
We
in
have
our
not.
Tournament, so that's going to be interesting.
Phage had a bye.
Phage had a bye.
And I think we're good to go. Let's
Load her up.
see what happens. Hey, there we go.
There we go. All right.
So if you want to set your... hey, everybody. My passcode for my phone, in case you wondered.
That's the same code I have on my luggage. Womp womp.
Womp, womp.
Okay, I am Minot. I'm going to take out my tokens here. Put them aside. We've got Ruined Sculpture token here. But what Minot needs is a ice wall. So why don't we just say that the Ruined Sculptures are ice walls?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
There's Alta. 23 health. 140 aura.
Okay, I've got Minot, who is 130 aura, 24 health. And no reduction in energy.
This deck is not shuffled yet, so you'll have to bear with me a moment.
Yeah, Minot's we've used before, so it's a little shuffled, but I'll shuffle it nonetheless. While you do that, I want to put out to the chat. I don't know about you, Joe. I don't have a lot of experience playing Alta. So if you're out there and you do play Alta a lot, and it sounds like Steven is, what do you think of Alta? What is it that you like about that card? My daughter plays Alta mainly because she likes the art on the card. So we all have our reasons, you know? Cardboard cohorts. Now, this Phage Precon deck is based around electric damage and not mass spawn, right?
This one I believe is correct. I'm just getting some tokens, which I did not bring earlier.
Okay.
Brian, you may help yourself.
Thank you. I always forget to bring my own. I brought the beer, though.
Well, that's almost as important.
But I got it for free, so does that count?
Sure.
Well, that's not true. That's not true. I didn't get it for free. I won it with my hard-earned trivia efforts.
You used your brains.
Yeah, man.
It's way more valuable than money. Is it? I'm not sure.
I don't know, so probably no. How you doing on that shuffle over there?
Pretty good. I think just another 30 seconds of shuffling and a drink of beer, and I think I'm good to go.
Steven says, how do you like that mat? Never seen one in person. but it looks very bright. I like this mat.
Yeah, it's some of them get really, really artsy, and it's kind of mucked up the visuals when you get the cards on the table. But I think this one's
more
pretty
on
good.
video. Like in person, it doesn't really, but yeah.
But this one looks really great.
Yeah, this is well, you can probably read it in the corner there. It's from Origins Kickstarter. So this would have been one of the
Perks.
the perks. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
All right, I think I'm shuffled. How about you?
I'm pretty good, I think.
All right, just to kind of fight this drunk elephant over here.
Okay.
All right.
Cardboard Cohorts, ice-sleeved decks. They make me cry. Well, we didn't think you guys wanted to sit around while we sleeved 100 cards, so we're just gonna do it au naturel, unprotected. If we catch a disease, that's okay. That's what antibiotics are for.
These are our unprotected sets.
Oh,
There's your dice.
Bareback.
Nice backs, by the way.
Oh yeah, the backs are great.
Snake Eyes.
7.
What would you like to do, Mr. Pitts?
Let's see here. You got Alta. I'll go first.
Sure.
I'm no dummy.
Well then, let's get it on.
Unsleeved
1,
as cardboard
2,
cover. Nope.
3.
I request a 10-minute break for you to sleeve the decks, then come back to the live. I mean, there's probably a channel out there that's just somebody sleeving cards.
There's a channel for everything.
And it's some kind of like ASMR or whatever. Oh my god. That's actually a good idea. I'm going to do that. All right. You heard it here, folks. Card sleeving ASMR videos. If you want it, let me know. Let me know.
Brian will do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a pinch to grow an inch.
Okay.
Put my cards over here, I guess. So I've got the chat over here. Let's see. I can live with that. Okay, Mr. Joe, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to move up 1.
Oh, I did shuffle these, I promise.
Oh, it takes a lot of shuffling. I'm going to move up 1, and I'm going to play... I'm going to put this guy out front, Wading Kurma.
Okay.
And... I'm going to put Danunata out behind and exert them. So that actually costs 21 aura plus 3 cards. And 21, and then the Danunata is just 15.
Okay.
And over to you.
Alta, I'm going to move ahead 1. No. Let's put a Matkuna behind me here. Cost of 18. And
oh, interesting. Steven says, okay, at the end of the game, can you name one card you would remove and one card you would add to the deck?
oh,
Just curious what your thoughts are. Cardboard Cohort says, if I ran across a stream of people licking card sleeves for ASMR, I would delete YouTube. I wasn't planning to lick them, just sleeve them. But, you know, a good idea is a good idea. So,
then I am going to play a taser.
mm-hmm.
And hit your Wading Kurma for 3, please.
Ew. No, thank you.
No?
Okay, down to 3.
At the end of my turn, I will also do my action, which is exert, and 6, and I will try to hit Wading Kurma for 2, which will also then hit you for 1.
Ugh. Okay, so I'm down to 1, and then down 1 health.
And I am exerted.
Okay, let's do it.
And we will draw a card. Now, I don't have the chat open over here, Brian, so I'm relying on you for that.
Yeah, I'm checking the chat here. Keeping an eye on it. You know, I'm going to put it over here, though. It's easier to see.
Everybody can see it.
Can they all see the chat? Oh, you can see the chat. Is that like infinity, like when you put 2 mirrors together? Okay, so let's see here. That's all right. I'm gonna take Minot's turn first, and I'm going to put out a water pillar. That costs 10. Yeah. I guess that's it for Minot.
All right. Um, I'm going to do Makuna first. Take the action attack. Range electric line attack for 4. Makuna deals 4 electric damage to a target in its line of sight. So I'm going to hit your Danunata for 4.
Well, before it goes off, I'll use its swift to add 1 health to Minot.
Schmott.
And then it's gone. Okay, that's
Back to you.
Okay. How do I want to do this here?
So of all the our viewers that are in right now, and future viewers, of course,
Yeah.
have you all played MetaZoo? Have any of you had any experience with MetaZoo? What are your thoughts on the game, and even what are your thoughts on their closing?
Yeah. And what do you think might happen? Maybe something, maybe nothing.
Yeah.
My only chance here, I think, is I'm going to come up and try to whack you for 5. I don't know if this is going to work, but it's my only chance. But it'll be 6 because of the water pillar.
Right.
But I only have 1 health, so fingers crossed.
For 5, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I can't let you do that. I will take my Swift and hit you for 1.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, that's everybody.
That is round.
Okay.
Draw a card. Oh my gosh.
MetaZoo. This is Cardboard Cohorts. MetaZoo is a poorly played Magic mixed with small components of Pokemon. I've never collected, but have played a couple times. Just wasn't for me. Fair.
Yep, totally fair.
Fair, totally. All right. I'm going to move up 1. And... oh, where am I here? Blech. Maybe this. I'm going to play Careful Consideration.
Oh.
Which costs 5 aura. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at the top 3 cards of your timeline. Put 1 in your thoughts, 1 on top of your timeline, and 1 into your memories. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. I'm gonna go 1 on top of the timeline. I'm gonna do 1 into my hand and 1 into the graveyard, so to speak.
That card is so simple in design, but it's such a nice looking card.
Yeah.
The Careful Consideration.
I'm going to cast Aquatic Lutra. Cost 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They get exerted. And while I'm in the neighborhood, I'm going to put out another Tsunami. Or, I meant to say Water Pillar.
Similar context.
Yeah,
Different
Water
card.
Pillar, which costs 10. And then I'm going to end by using my Swift attack for 2 water damage onto you, which would be 4 with the 2 pillars. Oh, we got lots of MetaZoo goss in the chat here.
Oh, good. We'll have to check that.
Yeah. I think the current ownership deserves everything happening to them. They got greedy and stopped caring about the consumer. Not that they ever cared, but cared less. They had their fans, but really poorly managed. Hopefully, if it gets new ownership, they're smarter and actually put some effort into the gameplay and the consumers. I think the content creators are just as toxic. I have watched a few for a couple of years talk about how great the game and community is. As soon as it went under, said how terrible the game is. And Steven says, cannot forget your customers ever. Customer service is everything. I think EOE is working hard to keep customers and LGS owners as primary concerns. I think that's about right.
Yep.
From what I've seen.
Of course. Yep. For sure.
So did I hit you or what?
In response to your attack, I will hit you with a taser, or attempt to hit you with a taser.
Okay.
Which does 3 damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
And if it hits, then you also gain stun or pay 3 cards.
I'll pay the 3 cards.
Okay.
Because stun would prevent me from...
It would just stop you from moving or rotating, but you're already exerted.
Right, well, yeah, because that's on the stack. My thing was on the stack, which would exert me if I...
Mm-hmm. But you're not gonna move or rotate after anyway.
No.
So...
Okay, so how many damage? 1?
3.
3?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. And then I'm exerted, and then my attack
anyway.
goes off at you, unless you have something for that.
No, yours is going to go off, so that's going to hit me for...
2 plus 2, 4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
EOE has done amazing in regards to caring about consumers and stories, and that was no easy feat after the dark cloud HCG left looming over the game. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. Lots of changes for sure, and I think they're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We're playing it now, and we're having a good time.
Beer helps.
It doesn't hurt.
Let's do...
Drink responsibly.
Correct. Do. You're already both exerted, huh? I'm going to go Met Kuna. That's not going to matter. Yeah, let's go Met Kuna.
Okay.
We'll hit you for 4.
All right. How are we looking there? Are we still lined up and everything?
We are still lined up.
Just checking because sometimes.
Well, this is a new stand, so this shouldn't go anywhere.
Oh, good.
Yeah. This one's got teeth.
But sometimes we bump the table or whatever.
Stuff happens.
We've been featured on Aaron's channel.
In the Works.
In the Works, which is
go check it out.
A Genesis gameplay only channel called In the Works, if you check it out. But unfortunately, I have a bad habit of bumping the table with my elbows. So I've ruined a couple games by just slowly drifting the whole thing out of camera, and he's had to not be able to use them. So if you're watching, Aaron, I apologize for that. But also check out his channel if you like Genesis gameplay. He's got really good analysis and is a terrific player to begin with.
Oh, he's a great player. And he's got great card view as well. So if he moves cards on the table, it shows up big on the screen. You can kind of see what's going on.
Yeah, we're doing it live, so we don't have that same luxury. But he's putting out a good Genesis product. So
yes, go check it out.
Check it out. In the Works. Look for In the Works Genesis. You'll find it.
So I am going to play a Pestilent Consumption, which will gain me life for each summon that's destroyed this round.
Ugh.
And I have to discard a card, so I will do that. I'm going to just put that there as a reminder. It's a little bit overkill, Brian, but yeah, I'll just do it anyway.
Okay.
Electrical Storm.
Ooh. So what's going off here?
3 damage to everything without aerial in Electric Storm's awareness. So 3 to you, 3 to Aquatic Lutra.
Ugh. Okay.
It's significant overkill for the table right now, but it's what's in my hand.
You don't like this fun otter? And 3, you said?
3, yep. And then I gain 1. It's not the end of the round technically yet.
Oh, we have some Electric Storm fans here.
Oh, nice.
People don't want to see a success story. They want to see failure. That is the sad world we live in. Talking about MetaZoo.
Well, we don't go to the Indy 500 to watch cars drive in circles.
That's right. You don't go to the trapeze because you think they're going to make it to the other side.
Yeah.
There is something to be said. Some Schadenfreude, I guess, if you're watching someone's failure. Some people get an excitement of that. I can't say I'm immune to it, but in this case, I don't really know the background of MetaZoo and their politics, but I know that people were enjoying the game, and so in that level, I'm sad that they're going because
we're fans
it's
of
not
TCGs.
good. It's not good for the gander, right?
No. Yeah, as fans of TCGs, you don't want to see one fail.
No, I mean, if you don't like it, you can not play it. You don't have to wish them death. But in this case, since they are going under, I mean, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes exactly. So who knows?
Yep. I will end the round with a Bombardier Beetle. And I will try to hit you with a taser. And bless you.
Thank you.
That will do 3 damage to you.
Oh my god, is there a card called Bless You? It sounds devastating. So sorry, how does
in
what?
response, Gesundheit.
Sorry, I forget, is that
3.
3?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. I'm not doing so hot.
Well, it's about to get worse because I'm going to exert and hit you for 2 more. If you'll take it.
Cardboard says, trust me, I'm sad for the players and the fans. I would never wish a game to fail. But when you make a bed, you have to lay in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yep.
There is a card called Divine Blessing. That's true.
Well done.
I like it.
You know what? I'll drink to that.
Yeah, man. Clunk.
So I'm sabotaging myself a little bit, but I'm going to do the action at the end of my turn, which will hit you for 2.
Okay.
But it will also hit me for 1. Like hit my Bombardier for 1, which kills him.
And that's the end of the round?
That's the end of the round. We've had 2 summons die this round. So because of my pestilent consumption, I gain 2 health.
Okay.
And we draw a card.
I got to remember to open a beer next Sunday evening, says Steven. We'll be there, right there with you.
Draw a card.
Draw a card. Oh, yeah. I knew what this was. I put it there. Okay, well.
Steven, it's not too late. You can always open one now.
Yeah, I don't know what's open in your area, but let's see. I'm going to go all right, I'm going to do Palrafa. I'm going to cast Maricha. So that costs 15 plus 9.
Cardboard cohorts, sacrifice myself, and I got 2 health out of it. If I'm being honest, I'm not a great enough player to have realized when I played that Makuna that I was going to kill him. So that was entirely accidental that I gained the health, but I'll take it.
Now, before, do I want to do that?
Or the Bombardier Beetle, rather, not the Makuna.
I'm going to hang on to that. And just, I'll do my 2 water damage on you, which would be 4 with the pillars. If it hits you.
It hits.
Sacrifice himself. Love that, and got 2 health out of it.
And then I said it was an accident.
Yeah, you should have said it was tactical.
Yeah, it was totally on purpose.
Wow.
I'm definitely that good a player.
Yeah.
I took the 2 damage, or 4 damage rather.
Okay. Yeah, this isn't looking good for me.
Let's bring in another Makuna.
Oh, that Makuna can eat poop. I love Phage, but now that werewolves were revealed, all my decks will be dead to me. That was really cool. We didn't talk about that.
No,
Last
that's
week
true.
They did reveal a new card.
A double-sided card.
A double-sided card. A werewolf blacksmith. You know what? Before they said it, as they were showing the video, they put it up. It showed the blacksmith. And at first I was like, awesome, a blacksmith.
Well, and
then it was a werewolf, and it was even better. But I would have been excited by just a blacksmith.
Yeah. And why is that, Brian? Our viewers wouldn't know where you worked before. Or where
I've worked at several museums and historic sites over the years, and I've done my fair share of blacksmithing. So I was pretty stoked about that.
Are you a werewolf?
We'll have to find out at the next full moon.
Fair.
Because I wouldn't know.
That's, your clothes aren't often
Once a
tattered?
month, I find all these dead chickens in my yard, and I don't know. I suspect maybe that has something to do with
It
it.
could be.
Yeah.
So I brought in the Makuna. I am going to do my action here to try to hit Minot for 2 and Pelarafa for 1 because of the
Yeah, I
thing.
got.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And who's doing that? Alta.
Alta.
Yeah, I guess so. So hit me for 2.
Yep.
And
then Pelarafa will take
for
1.
1 goes down to 4. Okay. Canadian werewolf in Toronto. That's funny. You've got one more. You've got one more guy.
You're done. So Makuna will do the action range electric attack for 4 against you, Brian.
Don't wolf on camera. It's a family show. Sorry, you say?
Hitting you for 4.
Ugh. If you keep doing this, I'm going to lose, Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm playing the game wrong.
Is that round?
That is round. Draw a card.
Come on, big money. Okay. All right. Well, let's see here. I'm going to...
Hey, Timmy T. How's it going? Thanks for joining us tonight.
I only got 3 health, so... I'm going to begin with... No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to come around with Pearl Rafa and attack Makuna here for 5 water damage. Oh, we got lots of chats here. We got Timmy T.
Tim's in tonight. Yep.
Hi, everyone. Glad I was able to make it. Well, we're glad you were able to make it, too. Thank you. All right. So I'm attacking for 5.
For 5 at Makuna.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to do that?
Well, what are you...
My Swift does 4.
You're right. If you don't mind,
I'll give you a buy on that. Just because,
All right, I'm going to go... Dang, I got very little I can do here. And that's a swift attack, so... I'm just going to move out of the way.
Yeah.
But I'm going to turn.
All right. Well, let's have some fun anyway.
What a pal. He's giving you one more round, maybe. See, I would have just crushed my friends, he says. Yeah, I mean, that's how you should play, but I appreciate... when you're trying to make content, you got to draw it out.
That's right. Except for right now. Makuna's going to move here and action for you for 4.
Fine. Good one.
Good game, Brian.
All right, so our winner of our championship series here is...
Alta.
Pew, pew, pew.
Let's switch cameras. I'm going to go hang out with Brian here.
Yeah, man. We got some champion chat here going. And I think I got all the Minot cards here.
I think so. Let's see. Is that cable reach? Who knows? Let's find out. This week on Imperial Falls.
I made some strategic errors here. Here, I'm gonna bring it up.
Yeah.
While we're waiting. Hi, everybody. We've got some Alta chants going on. Our champion
Might
is
you say
Alta.
she's the ultimate?
The ultimate. Very good. I like that. Look at this guy. So there you have it. It's taken us like 6 weeks.
Yeah, to play 3 games.
But, through Christmas and all that. Mm-hmm. But we've come to the champion of the starter decks is... Alta! Let's get busy!
Is that her motto?
Yeah, I think isn't that the flavor text? So thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, that was really great.
And you know what? We've had some really good chat going
Yeah,
on here tonight.
lots of people here. It's
Yeah,
great.
man, it's wonderful. We're so glad to have you all here in the chat watching us live. And if you're watching it not live, we also thank you for tuning in because
Leave any comments that you feel about the game,
Mm-hmm.
gameplay, anything on MetaZoo.
yeah, I know it's weird we were playing Genesis but talking about MetaZoo,
Yeah.
but we do whatever we want on our channel, so that's how we wanted to play it.
That's right.
We probably will do a MetaZoo Spotlight coming up soon, maybe even next week, just because people are talking about it and we want to get in on the conversation. We'll get our hands on some MetaZoo cards and do it up.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, don't forget we've got a live stream every Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern. As well, we do 2 shorts a week. One Genesis Battle of Champions on Fridays, and Mondays is other games.
Yeah, and you can
miscellaneous.
see some of the games we've done so far have been Magic, Lorcana,
Pokemon, MetaZoo. We did some Yu-Gi-Oh recently, and once in a while we open like something crazy, like Garbage Pail Kids or something crazy like that.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun stuff on the horizon.
Yeah, man, it's really good. The 2024 is looking good so far, and thanks for coming along with us on the ride.
Absolutely.
Do you have anything else to add there, Joe?
No, you kind of covered it all. I know I talk too much.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. He's always like, blah, 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 blah.
If it wasn't for the beer, I wouldn't be here. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
We'll see you next week. Thanks so much, and have a great one.
Cheers.